I'm Rob Inglis, and this is my Ultra4 car. Today, we are working on our side panels for the rear engine 4800 build. I got it all traced out here. I basically just took measurements from the side of the door and just transferred all my measurements onto the aluminum. So I started just by going with the width, and then I go lengthwise, and then to figure out all these different angles, I just use a little angle finder, and then I mark how far where the bend is, and then I use my angle finder, make that, then measure from there to there, and then transfer all those measurements onto my piece of aluminum, and then I'll go with the skill saw, I'll cut all my lines out, and then we'll test fit it. Probably gonna have to do some trimming along the way to make it fit, and I'm cutting it actually just, I don't know, probably a 1/4 inch bigger, just so we can, after we're done, we can round it and make it look like this after. We just hit it with a hammer, bend it around the tube. So it gives it, not only it gives it a little bit of strength, but it looks awesome. And the reason for this level here, this is what I'm gonna be using to mount our door, are these Zeus fasteners. We get them from Red Deer, from Brink Fab. And then the reason why you have this clamped on here is as I just hold these up here the same way that the door would kind of just sit along here. It's just simulating the door being there. And then I just tack them all in. I'll do one down here, and then I'll probably put about eight of these little brackets on here to hold it all on. So hopefully it doesn't rattle and make a bunch of noise. We're probably also gonna do some bead roll in it too to give it a little bit of strength since it is such a big opening, just to try and keep the rattling down. So stay tuned. Oh, hey guys, we're back. As you can see, we have ourselves a door panel. It looks big and blocky and ugly right now, but we are not done yet, obviously. I would finish it off tonight, but I need this piece to trace it on another piece of aluminum for the other side. And I don't have that piece of aluminum yet, so we're just gonna stop here until we get more material. But I mentioned we were gonna leave it a little bit longer just to cover these tubes up. So if you look up here, we can see it's just a little bit taller than the pipe, and I'm just gonna roll it around with a hammer all the way around the whole panel. And then we're gonna probably take it over to Crookes Fab. He's got a bead rolling machine that we've been borrowing, and we're gonna do, I haven't decided yet, some sort of pattern in here. Not only does it give it strength, but it looks badass. So stay tuned if you wanna see how the bead rolling goes. So here we are at CFR Racing, about a week and a half later because I didn't do shit this week. We are about to bead roll our door panel. Stephen here has drawn out what we want to do with our design, and then this is the bead roller, and here we go. is a video, Steve.
Take it!
Take the goddamn picture! So Steven also has a brake, so where my door bends, rather than just bending it over and putting a lock tab in it, we're actually just gonna make it form and fit. You'll see what I mean when we go to put it on.
Line's gonna be lined up here.
Holy fuck, that's like the fucking Bernard curve. Okay guys, we are back from Crookes Fab, from the bead rolling. He allowed us to use his super cool tools in his super cool little shop there. And this is the design we come up with. I like it a lot. It looks fast. That's kind of the theme we're going with here. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my rolling of the aluminums around the tube. Nothing fancy. I just use this old hammer, and yes, there is proper hammers to do this. This is just what I have, so this is what I'm using. So yeah, I'll just start tapping it around all the way around, and it'll look like shit to begin with, but the more you tap it and the more you massage it, the better it'll start looking. And then I just take my palm sander and I just sand it down, and then it gets rid of all the hammer marks. Because when you first do it, you'll see every single mark where you hit with the hammer. So you just sand it down and it gives it that nice finish. And there you have it, guys. We have ourselves a finished door panel. You can see we rounded it all on the edges, and I've got it sanded, and it looks pretty frickin' good for a couple of rednecks. I'm pretty happy with the finished product. I just got to finish off the other side, and then stay tuned, guys, because Danny is just cutting out our design for our winch fair lead. So on the next episode, we will be welding in our winch fair lead, finishing up the front end, and then we'll be starting our roof project. So stay tuned.